Hello. How are we today? Right, I did promise you a video on my new toy, my Vaporesso Target 75 VTC, and oh look, I've just got an alert come up. Somebody's joined Southampton Vapors. Well done. Hello, welcome. Robert Holden. Hello mate, how you doing? Now, like I said, Target VTC 75. First saw this on Indoor Smokers on YouTube and love the look of it, and the guy on there, he's an absolute nutter. He was blown away by it. Ceramic coils. Now, as you know, I bought the CeraVape a while back with the ceramic coils in it. This is ceramic coils, but done in a totally different way. With the CeraVape, which is there, like I say, I've had that now just over a month on the original coils, still going. Absolute fantastic bit of kit. Now, here we have the VTC, the Target. The tank on this, nothing special whatsoever. Bit of a letdown, the tank, I must confess. But I didn't buy it for the tank, I bought it for the looks of the mod and the coils that are in there. The coils, as we all know, is what makes the difference. It's got a variable airflow on there, which nice and smooth, got a stop on it so it doesn't go all the way around, and you've got the same on the other side. Delrin drip tip with twin O-rings. Now, I've noticed that it's very wobbly in there. It's a very, very loose fit. You know, it just, yeah. My other tanks, the drip tips actually fit in and click in place. This just pushes in and it feels like, you know, it could fall out at any point. Not impressed with that. Vaporesso around the top. I don't know if you can pick that up, but it does say Vaporesso around the top. It's tiny. If you compare that to, I mean, I know the CeraVape is a huge tank, but, you know, look at that. That's just ridiculous, isn't it? That is a big tank. That is a little tank. Vaporesso, get us a bigger tank. A bigger tank. I'm a big tank man. I like big tanks. Too small. Anyway, the coils in this are ceramic. Now, this is the temperature control coil, denoted by the blue ring, which tells you it's a nickel coil, Ni200. Does anybody recognise that? I have heard that these coils will fit other tanks. I believe some of the Aspire tanks take these coils. Or not these coils, but a coil that looks very, very similar. And apparently these will fit. Now, if these will fit an Aspire tank, that might be the route I go down, because I need a bigger tank. I love, love, love these coils. The flavour is, I mean, I thought the CeraVape tank was good. This just blows that out the water flavour wise. The other thing, 24 karat gold plated. Why? Why did they make this 24 karat gold plated? Okay, you know, we all know gold is a very good conductor of electricity. Make the end, you know, make that 24 karat gold by all means. The whole thing doesn't need to be 24 karat gold. You know what you're going to do? Wear it around your neck like bling bling? No need. No need. It's just making it expensive, if you ask me, and unnecessary. And not only that, it doesn't look right in the tank, because you can see the coil. Everything else around the coil is silver. You've got this gold thing sat in there. Don't know why they've done that. Airflow, juice flow in it. There's 3, 6, 9 holes altogether, so plenty of juice flow, and a huge great hole through the bottom. Hello. It's a whacking great. Look at the size of that. That's a huge great hole in the bottom. Anyway, the coils are what this thing's all about. I'll show you what it does in a minute. Now, the actual mod itself, it's not big. I opened the box and thought, that's a lot smaller than I was hoping. It doesn't really it's not that impressive, you know. You don't open a box and go, wow, look at that. But it's very, very weird. I wanted this comes in stainless steel and black. That looks banging. I really wanted the stainless steel one, but unfortunately David down at Siggy Juice ordered these in. They only came in black and red, so a black and red one it is. Doesn't make any difference. It still works exactly the same way. It's just the colour. They do a lot of colours in this. You can get it in the black and red, you can get it in the stainless, you can get it in pink, purple, blue, white and orange, which looks very, very weird because, you know, it looks like something you might give to a stormtrooper. But I'm loving it at the moment. It takes a single 18650. Now, the only thing I have noticed with this is there's a little tab on the top here, which, I don't know if you can see, it fits up in there, and then you drop it down and it clicks in place. That is something else. It's not going to come off. I've had loads of magnetic covers that they rattle, they fall off, they move, they're a pain in the arse. This thing, it's not moving, it ain't going anywhere. You really do have to give that a tug. So you give it a tug at the bottom. If you keep going, I can see that that little tab's going to break. So be very careful. Pull out, pull down. Pull out, pull down. Don't keep going out because you are going to break that little tab. Apart from that, banging. No rattling, nothing. It fits perfect. If I didn't tell you there was an 18650 in there, you wouldn't know. Now, the screen. We can turn the system off with 5 clicks. 5 clicks to turn it back on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Vaporesso. And up comes your wattage. Now, 3 clicks, 1, 2, 3, turns it all upside down, left or right-handed use. 1, 2, 3, turns it back up the other way. That's up the right way for you, isn't it? Yeah. So, voltage up, voltage down, or temperature up, temperature down. Charging port, just a standard USB. I've got hundreds of those, so not a problem. Hold the two together and it goes from wattage into temperature. I don't know anything about temperature control. I haven't tried it yet. I'm not going to until I've done a little bit of research and a bit of reading and found out a bit more about it. So I'm not going to go into the temperature control side of it at all. I'm going to stick with the wattage. So we'll put it back to wattage. Now, 35 watts is what I would normally vape a 0.5 ohm coil on. This, however, is a 0.9, so it's only just sub ohm. But you can bang this thing right the way down, and I'm just going to take it down now. You can take this right the way down to around about 20. 19.9, 20. So we go down to 20 watts. 0.9 ohm. Normally you'd get nothing out of it. Works fine. Right down to 20 watts. We'll take it back up. We'll come back up. As you can see, it goes in 0.1, so it does take a little bit of a while to get back up where you want it. 35. So we're on 35 there, you can quite clearly see. Battery indicator, your ohm reading and the voltage that we're using. At 35. I'm back. Flavour, Jesus. I thought the CeraVape was good. This thing just blows it out of water. I'm going to take it up to 40, which is the recommended wattage for this. So we're on 40, and huge clouds. I'm hotboxing the garage here. The man cave has been hotboxed. Huge clouds. No dry hits. Unbelievable thing. Absolutely unbelievable for the size of it. If you want one, go and see David at Siggy Juice. Give him £64.99, and he will give you one of these. Like I say, you will need an 18650. If you haven't got one, David's got them there. This is fantastic. Only downside to it, tank's too small and drip tip's a little bit wobbly. Now, if I try a different drip tip, let's go for a red one. Let's go for a red drip tip and see how that performs in there. Now that, a little bit wobbly, but a much better fit. I quite like that in there actually. What do you reckon? I like that. Do you know what? I might leave that in there. That looks quite nice. Yes, I like that. I do like that. That's better than that one. That one's plastic. Or Delrin, as they call it. Delrin. So, Target 75 VTC by Vaporesso. Only downside, small tank, drip tip. Everything out's a plus. Very, very pleased with it. Like I say, if you like it, look them up on eBay. By the time you get it in from the States, you're going to be looking at 75, 80 quid for something like that. Having said that, if you couldn't get it in the UK, it's worth it. It's worth it. It really is. The clouds are fantastic. The flavour is out of this world. As far as I know, David is one of the very first, or Siggy Juice are one of the very first companies in the UK to stock it. I suspect there probably are other shops if you can find them, and they do mail order. But if you're in Southampton and you're a Southampton vapor, go and see David at Siggy Juice and he'll sort you out with one of those. One of the best things I've bought for a long time, and I keep buying all sorts. Me, Cool Fire 4 Pluses, Cerevape tanks. I've just bought also another Kangatech Plus on my MVP. So anyway, on Facebook, if you're not on Southampton Vapors and you're watching this in the shop, join us on Facebook. We're a relatively new group, all local vapors. Share your experiences, your juices, your mods, whatever. Siggy Juice, they've got a Facebook page. Go and join them as well. You'll find out all about new products such as so and so, and enjoy. I will see you guys later on.